Whether it's our beloved Chincoteague ponies,
or maybe the spectacular sunsets taken to the next level with the beautiful, peaceful water.
could be the people of Chincoteague who are proud of their little piece of heaven. They all add layers to the book Seeking Tranquility.
And Chincoteague is the perfect place to do that. Would you not agree? Our next guest thinks so too, and that's why she wrote the book. We would like to introduce to you author Amy Schisler. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me today.
So, Seeking Tranquility, this is your newest release.
It is. This is my 12th novel.
12th?
Yes.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Yes, but my 4th one set in Chincoteague.
Set in Chincoteague. Oh my goodness.
That is wonderful.
That
So,
is fantastic.
is Seeking Tranquility, is that what you hope readers will find when they open this book?
By the end.
By the end, okay. It's not a whole book of tranquility.
You know, they have to go through some adventures and things to get there.
Right.
But that is certainly what the characters are seeking. So hopefully that's what the readers will find by the end.
So what is it that you love so much about the island that this is the perfect setting for this?
You know, the first couple of books I wrote, I actually made up the towns. And
Okay.
this was the first one that I wanted a town or a place that really existed.
Okay.
My brother-in-law lives in Chincoteague with his family, so we'd been there several times.
You're in Crisfield?
We're outside of St. Michael's.
St. Michael's, okay.
Yes. And I just thought it would be a nice place to set a book. And although I will tell you, it wasn't my idea, it was my character's idea. In the very
Okay.
first book, she was looking to escape her life, start over again, and flipping through a travel magazine, saw an ad for Chincoteague.
Oh.
And decided that that was where she was going to start over again.
And then the book is just what happens after that?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, so
Okay.
that's in my first Chincoteague trilogy, and this is the first book in my second Chincoteague trilogy.
So what's this one about?
So this one is about a young woman in her 20s and her younger sister, her 10-year-old sister. Their parents have been killed in an accident, and so they have moved to their family's beach house to start over. A lot of my characters come to Chincoteague to start over again.
Okay.
Because it's welcoming, everyone's friendly, and it's a good place to be able to feel like you're at home when you have no other home. So they go there and they're just trying to figure out what is next for them.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
When did you start writing?
I have been writing my entire life. I started out as a child writing poetry. It was kind of my
Really?
escape. And then as I got older and was involved in community things, wrote newspaper articles and different things about what was going on,
Right.
events I was involved in, but I'd always wanted to write a book.
Yeah.
And I was a librarian for 15 years and finally decided it was time to stop shelving other people's books.
I like that. So 12 books. Are there any plans for 13? Lucky 13?
The next book that will come out in the fall is a Christmas book. It takes place in a fictional town in the Ozarks. It'll be the third book in that series. So that's not going to be just a trilogy, that's a whole series. And that one is written, but of course it's in the rewriting phase. So
Where does all this come from? How can we get a hold of the book?
they're anywhere online, anywhere that you buy books online, you can buy my books. And I distribute through Ingram, so any bookstore can order copies and have them available.
Amy Schisler, Seeking Tranquility, book number 12 for this St. Michael's author. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank you for having me today.